started. Hello everyone, I'm back. And I would like to open this by saying that my name is Jack Tunney. And today I would like to discuss a very important problem that I see. I'd like to inform you that Hollywood has taken a grip on our youthful minds and it has told us lies, and those lies are about dinosaurs. I intend to inform you about these dinosaurs because the misconceptions in Hollywood are definitely plaguing some younger kids now, and I'm betting some of you because you didn't have as much enthusiasm as I did as a child. Credibility's sake, I have over 125 dinosaur books at home on my shelf. I have read them 3 times as of my lifetime. So, plus the internet, and that's just way more. So, my wife and I would like to eliminate this grip that Hollywood has on the youthful minds, because that eliminates us from knowing about our discoveries in dinosaurs and paleontology, and I know you guys don't share the same enthusiasm as I do. We're gonna do this through 3 specific dinosaurs. I'm going to talk about the T-Rex, the Velociraptor, and the Spinosaurus. Now I'm going to use films that you all well know. I'm going to start with Peter Jackson's King Kong. And in that, there is a representation of a T-Rex. He's supposed to be an ancestor, much bigger, but same rules apply. And then we have Jurassic Park. I'm going to complain for 3 movies straight about why the Velociraptors shouldn't be the way they are. And then for the last one, we're going to jump to the 3rd Jurassic Park, and we'll discuss the Spinosaurus fight, epic battle that imprinted on me for the rest of my life, and how rigged that battle truly was. Peter Jackson's rendition of the T-Rex in King Kong was much bigger and stronger than a base T-Rex. Now, a base T-Rex has 3 times the chomping strength of a lion. Now, in this scene specifically, King Kong takes on 3 T-Rexes at the same time while holding Jane. He has 1 free arm. Now, he gets bit 3 times. Now, if he was anything like a true bone-comprised animal, those T-Rexes would have broken his arms 3 times. And he wouldn't have been able to lift a 14-ton T-Rex with 1 arm and then throw it at another T-Rex. It's just artistic expression. That's what we're getting at. This was for storytelling, and they didn't really want kids to get the real details. That's why I brought this here. Now, let's think. 3 times chomping strength of a base T-Rex, and T-Rexes were about 42 feet in length with 9 to 14 tons. So I'd say the T-Rex in that film was at least 50 to 60 feet long, making it more over 4 or 5 times the strength of a lion, thus ripping off King Kong's arm in the process of just nibbling at it. And that's the problem I have with Peter Jackson. Now, we move to our second film, and that's the 3 films of Jurassic Park, the Velociraptor. Iconic dinosaur, you all know it, you all love it. It stands like this tall in the movie. It's the scariest thing you've ever seen. But it doesn't look like that. They look scaly, they're all rough and edged, but that's not completely true. As of 2007, they discovered in velociraptors that they had quill knobs in them. Not around them, but in them, meaning they didn't just eat a dinosaur with feathers, they had feathers themselves, but we can't truly prove that. But off of, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the name, they have mummified dinosaurs that were trapped when they died, and because of that, they were able to retain some of their pieces, like feathers and like other pieces of bone that dinosaurs didn't have before that because they had deteriorated. And I guess the biggest gripe I have with this dinosaur is a velociraptor in reality stands this tall. And they call it a velociraptor in the film. Now, velociraptors, very intelligent, very pack-oriented, but that was because they were this tall. They couldn't stand this high and take on a man single-handedly. You could probably punt it out of the way and it wouldn't bother you.
Now, they obviously didn't use a velociraptor. They were going for, let me remember the pronunciation of this, the Aquiloborto. And the Aquiloborto did stand about this tall and had feathers, and it resembled more of the velociraptors we see in the film. So I would just like to say Steven Spielberg is a liar. He's misconceiving us, but because they had introduced VFX into film, I'm very thankful. Now lastly, we're getting to the third film, in which the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex duke it out in this open field, and it's awesome, it's cool, I love it. I mean, it's just so stupid. I mean, oh my God. The T-Rex taking on a Spinosaurus, let's get this straight. They're both from the Cretaceous period, okay? But the Spinosaurus was in the latter part of that, and that's when the T-Rex wasn't as dominant, because when the T-Rex appeared in fossil records, he was the only large carnivore in existence. So he didn't fear anything, it just did. And the Spinosaurus, unfortunately, didn't spec into fighting. It was a fisherman, unfortunately, but it didn't know how to swim very well. It didn't know how to breathe underwater, so it was stuck trying to fight stuff on land and getting its butt kicked, and then trying to eat fish, and then also getting eaten by giant fish. So, to put it a certain way, the T-Rex with one chomp would have taken the Spinosaurus out, or the Spinosaurus would have saw it, got scared, and run away, because it doesn't know how to take on something the same size as it. And the T-Rex biting the frill on its back would be game over. It couldn't get back from that. So let's get to, let's talk about it. So, Peter Jackson is a liar. He made you think T-Rexes could be beaten by a giant ape. He lied. Spielberg really made the Velociraptor the scariest dinosaur in your memory, but in reality, it was just a soccer ball that you could kick around, and it also had feathers. And finally, the Spinosaurus was not as awesome as you think it was. It just really liked playing in the water and eating fish, and the T-Rex is the king of all monsters. I thank you very much.